So one day, this show was recommended to me, The Amazing Digital Circus, and it had like 17 million views. It was just 4 weeks old at that point, and I was like, okay, interesting. So there's some random, whatever, I'm used to this, just some new colorful animation for little children that is getting totally popular for some reason, whatever, some other random animation. And I didn't click on it. I decided not to click on it because I did not care and I did not want to watch it. But it kept getting recommended to me. So it got recommended to me 4 more times, and it had more and more views every single time. And eventually, it was recommended to me for a 6th time, and it had 34 million views. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to have to see this, because YouTube is going to make everyone see this clearly, and I might as well just see it right now, because it is just being pushed down everyone's throat, like we know YouTube to do. So I saw it, I watched it, and it was mid to high, right? It was like high mid, it was pretty good. It was definitely very impressive for just some like random animated thing, right? It was pretty solid. But 3 months after it came out, it certainly wasn't 200 million views solid. Sorry, not 200 million views. Look, you can get 17 million views, and I'm gonna be okay with that. You can get 34 million views, and I'll have to watch your stupid videos. But when you get more views than Bad Apple has after all of these years, I'm going to get offended. When this started, this channel had like 1 million subscribers. Now it has 6 million subscribers. It has 6 million subscribers because this one video has gotten so many views. Let me just list off some of the things I've done on this website. First, I spent 2,000 hours from ages 13 to 16 building a survival-friendly 3D printer in Minecraft 1.8. Then, my toilet kept flooding my house with toilet water, and that was funny. I made a video about that. That was pretty funny. Then I put security cameras, literal security cameras, up throughout my college to catch people stealing funny meme flags that I put on my door. And I literally caught the guy and also the janitor who was also screwing around. And that was totally hilarious. Then I fixed my GPU with a paperclip, literally, in the literal way. And after that, I killed the Ender Dragon with no items. I literally used no items and killed the Ender Dragon, and it was totally awesome. And after the great reception of that video, I also decided to do that with the Wither. So I killed the Wither with only a wooden sword. And now, because of all this, the number of subscribers I have is 113. Just, that's it. 130. You thought I was going to say like 113,000 or something? No, literally just 113 subscribers. So I'm just going to show clips of my accomplishments throughout the rest of the video while I talk about this. So I just want to be forward. Can I be forward with you? Because I just want to be forward with you all. I'm a really bitter person. I'm a very mean, angry, hateful, grumpy, awful. Isn't it a little bit understandable? Like, the stuff that I've done is literally unbelievable. You wouldn't believe, like, the things that I have done. And no one cares. That's gotta be the fault of the algorithm. Look at that! Look at that! Did you see that? Did you see that? That took me 30 hours. Not the whole video. The whole video took me over 100 hours. That specifically, this little trick took me, I think 40, probably 40, flipping hours to get this trick. Okay? Thank you very much. I was practicing that trick for like 30 hours. That's impossible. That crap is like impossible to do. And now we have the stupid robot circus, the badly animated 3D garbage children, little baby children, robot circus crap getting 200 million views. Like, I hate this website so much. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm gonna make a rumble, I swear. But I think that I am justified in being a bitter person. I think I am actually probably the most justified man in the entire world, on the entire planet right now. I think you could not find a single human with more of a justification than me for being like a totally hateful person that wants to only make life worse for everyone that they encounter. So I think you have to understand my mental state, because I believe that I deserve to have 113 million subscribers. I believe that I deserve to be the most famous YouTuber in the entire world right now. That's where I believe that I probably should be. And instead, I am probably the least famous serious YouTuber, probably literally in the entire world, who is on the face of the entire planet right now. So I think I am in a uniquely justified position to be complaining about this show. I think that no other human in the world, you can argue, is as justified as me complaining about the success of this show right now. I'm literally the most justified person on the entire planet. So let me talk. So let me cook. Okay, now let's talk about the obvious thing here, which is that this is ASTROTURFED. We all know it's ASTROTURFED, and if you don't think it's ASTROTURFED, you can get a comeuppance, you can get a payout for lead poisoning when you were a child, so sue the house you grew up in, or sue your mother for alcohol poisoning, for fetal alcohol syndrome, because your brain does not work. It's broken. You are broken. It has more views than Bad Apple. I mean, you can't argue that this isn't ASTROTURFED. If you believe that this wasn't ASTROTURFED, then you believe that nothing was ever ASTROTURFED. I mean, if you think that this was not ASTROTURFED, right? Because of course, this would be the perfect thing for YouTube to ASTROTURF. A clown show for little children? Flipping obviously they would ASTROTURF this. If you don't think that they ASTROTURF this, then you don't believe anything in YouTube's history was ASTROTURF. You don't believe that anything in the history of YouTube was ASTROTURF. I mean, it's literally insane. You are insane if you don't think that this is not legitimate. You know, let me show you this Bo Burnham clip, because this is related to the whole situation.
What is your advice? You must have a lot of young people that say, Bo, how do I get into the business? How do I accomplish what you've accomplished? What's your advice for young people?
I'd say, well, you gotta just take a deep breath and give up. The system is rigged against you. Your hard work and talent will not pay off.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
I would say don't take advice from people like me who've gotten very lucky. You know, we're very biased. Like Taylor Swift telling you to follow your dreams is like a lottery winner saying, liquidize your assets, buy Powerball tickets. It works.
Yeah.
You will get, you won't. She's...
Yeah. No, but it is. What I do agree with is I give up a lot for luck. I say I work really hard. I think I have some ability, but I also got really lucky. And when some people act like that's not part of it, it makes me a little crazy.
Yeah.
My entire life purpose is to prove that clip wrong, or not specifically that clip. It's not like I started when I saw that clip, but that clip is the perfect example of people who think like that, right? But people were thinking like that before that clip, right? I knew that people would think like that before that clip, right? It's like the always lucky ideology. It's like, oh, everything's about luck. Oh man, you just have to like hope that you get really lucky, and skill is not what matters, right? Skill doesn't matter. Luck is just all that matters. Pray to Chinese luck dragon that fly through a hole in building. Those holes in buildings are actually really cool, though. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's like that ideology is so destructive. That ideology is so self-defeating and degenerative, right? It's like, that's just such a terrible way to think. So it's like, I have to beat that out of people. I have to beat this idea out of people's heads. And my entire life purpose is doing that. It's like my entire life purpose. I just want to make the most unbelievably high quality, legendary, genius videos. I just want to do the most undeniably incredible, impressive, and amazing things. And like, I just want to make it with no advertising, with no cheating or nepotism or ties or unfair advantages. I just want to like get to the top based upon what I create and making good content. So when I put over 3,000 hours into my YouTube channel and I still have 113 subscribers and they make a stupid, animated, colorful, garbage circus show, a clown show. Literally, it is a show about a clown. It is literally a clown show for little children, and it gets over 200 million views. I start having an episode. My heart starts beating faster, and I start punching everyone around my vicinity and kicking little children, because this situation is literally unbelievable. I don't believe it. I don't believe this situation, and I don't believe that it is real. I don't think that, hey, guess what? I don't think that you actually got 200 million views on your stupid, incredible, computerized circus show garbage. I don't think that's real. I don't think that happened. You want to know what I think? You want to know what I think happened? I think Susan Wojcicki faked all of this total garbage. I think that Susan Wojcicki started Susan Wojcizzing in her pants when she saw all of the beautiful, colorful clowns for little children. This is exactly what I want on my website. This is what I want on my website. I don't want anything good. I don't want any beautiful art. I want a clown stuck in a circus who hates herself. And she has to find the exit door. Whoa, dude. Where's the exit door? Holy moly, bro. Let's find the exit door to the freaking digital robo-circus. Holy crap. Holy crap, Redditors. Do you know where the exit door is? Whoa, I'm stuck in a circus. I need to find the bathroom. Whoa, dude, where's the bathroom for my circus? I need to take a circus piss. Where's my circus exit door? I have to exit out of this circus. Whoa, Reddit. Hey, Reddit, where do you guys think the exit is? Where do you think the secret orange they stored the orange exit? This exit's fake, but this exit's orange! You know what amazes me? I know that your circus is amazing, but do you want to know what amazes me? The fact that there are actually going to be humans alive in this world right now that believe that this was not ASTROTURFed. There are going to be people in the comments literally arguing that this wasn't ASTROTURFed, and they actually got the 200 million views legit. Why? Why? How? How and why? Why did it get 2 million views? Why? 200 million views. Why did this show get with the crazy eyeball monster? Oh my goodness, not the eyeball monster. Why did that show get 200 million views? Can you come up with a reason? Is it because you want to have sex with the clown? Because I think that's the only reason. I'm pretty sure that is literally the only reason that you can possibly come up with. Well, I don't want to have sex with the clown that much. The show sucks, and I hate you. So Susan saw that, and Susan was jizzing in her pants, and she just couldn't help herself. You just couldn't help yourself, Susan, right? Couldn't you? Could you even really help yourself when you saw the show, the stupid show for little children? Or the Indian guy who replaced her or whatever. We all know that she's still running the website from the secret underground goon cave they're building in New York. YouTube, look, I know what you want to do. So YouTube clearly wants to turn this into the next Undertale, right? They want to make this into the next Undertale. And they want it to be just the biggest thing in the entire world. And whoa, everyone's gonna love it. It's the story of Undertale. Whoa. But the problem is, the thing that you forgot, YouTube, is that Undertale is actually good. So Undertale is actually a good game that was written by probably the ultimate indie super genius of our generation. And this is a literal clown show. It's a show about a clown, and they ripped off Sword Art Online, and out of all of the shows that they could have ripped off, they literally ripped off Sword Art Online. So I'm not gonna say anything, but it's not as good as Undertale. I don't want to have sex with the clown. I don't like your stupid, annoying bunny rabbit, and shut up. Shut up about the circus. Shut up about the 200 million views. Literally, shut the hell up. Just stop with the circus forever. Take it out of my life until the day I die. I want to never have to see this again. Take this out of my face for the rest of my life. At the end of the day, we know what the problem is, and it's that the algorithm just doesn't work, because this video has a wider audience. I think we all understand that this video has people who are interested in it, right? Has people who would be interested in it, and yet they cannot see it. They just don't see it. Obviously, the YouTube algorithm, very specifically, it's like the algorithm just does not work. If you still like the YouTube algorithm, if you still appreciate it when sometimes it gives you some random thing, whoa, it recommended me this random Japanese video, oh my gosh, it was so funny. It's like, yeah, there are always gonna be random good videos, okay? It's not like the algorithm is genius, okay? There's not some genius algorithm that's recommending you everything you would ever want to see, right? So for anyone who still likes the algorithm, I think more than like 70 people would be interested in watching me beat the Ender Dragon with no items. Sorry, I think the potential audience for this video is like a little bit over 70 people. So here I am, you know, groveling at the bottom of the world in the depths, eating nothing but Taco Bell for 6 months because of how cheap it is, and I'm coasting off of no money, and I'm, you know, producing all of this stuff, all of these amazing, incredible videos, and every single time it's like clockwork. I get nothing for it. I get nothing from it. I get nothing out of it. There's no reward. But I keep going. And why?
Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup, you worthless bitch.
No, but because I so care about proving this to people. I've always very, very confidently believed that if you try hard enough, no matter how unlucky you are, no matter how unlucky you get, you can still make it, you can still get there, you can still become unbelievably famous and successful. So I have to become unbelievably famous. I have to become insanely famous. I will literally do this for the rest of my life until the day I die if I don't become famous, because this is like my strongest, or at least one of my strongest held beliefs about the world, is that the world truly is fair. Sometimes you get very unlucky, sometimes you get screwed, but at the end of the day, if you persevere through that little level of randomness that everyone is going to have, if you keep going through ups and downs that seem like you're getting totally screwed and seem like there's just no way that you can do it, then you're someone who really cares. And for anyone who really cares, they can become totally successful and they can become really famous. And they don't really need to have any luck at all, right? That's what I believe. And so, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep on going no matter what. But right now I have to complain about this because this crap is just totally insulting to actual artists. Because there are people on this platform that make actually genius art. And I think we know approximately who they are. And, they choose this. It's like YouTube chooses this. YouTube doesn't choose some abstract, interesting, creative project like anything that comes out of Joel Guerra to AstroTurf. They don't want to AstroTurf this, right? And instead, over this much more interesting and contemplative work, they show, they choose the stupid, bright little colors for children. They choose, and it's perfect because it's metaphorical, but they choose the nice, bright, pretty little circus. And I'm sorry, but it's like, this is literally just an insult to the entire platform. Because everyone knows you're doing it. Everyone knows you're astroturfing it, right? Everyone knows that you bumped this in the algorithm to the moon, right? You bumped this crap to the moon purposefully in the algorithm. Just for the record, the show isn't actually bad. It's what, as I said in the beginning, it's like, it's mid. It was fine enough. I'll see the next episode or whatever. But it is obviously astroturfed, and after all that I have done on the site of YouTube, after all I have done to prove people like Bo Burnham wrong, I still have 113 subscribers, and it's like, I just don't care. It's like I have to complain about this. I have to be able to complain about this. It is my birthright. It is like my birthright to complain about this show. I am specifically the most justified person in the entire world to complain about this show. So it's like I do actually literally flipping have to complain about this show. Because it has more views than Bad Apple. Like, it's over. There's no argument that this isn't astroturfed anymore. But whatever.